number 21, Brandon Paczynski.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Kobe White is out there with Paul, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Connect in at the three, the small forward. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Denver on D. It's a three-point game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Paul. Down low, poked away. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo finds Paczynski. Puts up a three. And it's Denver with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
And so here is New York. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Tatum setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. Over Jokic. Antetokounmpo, no good. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thank you. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Paul passes to Jokic. Now Connect. Pass to Jokic. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to getting the looks he needs.
From deep, Giannis. Rebound by the Nuggets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is a potential finals preview. As good as it gets early in the season.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Şengün with the bucket.
And what I love about Şengün, he's not looking to jack up threes. Prefer to bang you down low.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
New York trailing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Connect. Brown wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up. White the pass to Leonard. White drives in to the middle. Jokic. And Brown pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take a a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. Second, the Knicks.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And White kicks to Paul. Jokic on top. Şengün covering. Jokic passes to White. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Over Şengün. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Pajemski. Still yet to score. The 3 from Tatum. And it's White with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Paul. Connect finds Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. It's good.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to Şengün. The shot will not fall. Good defense by Jokic. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Connect. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Plays it up and banks it in.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Wizards. Şengün against Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Here's Connect. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the follow.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Now Şengün. Pass to Brown. Tatum with the screen on White. New York needs to get off a shot. Tatum no good. Denver in the lead. Outside White. Shot from the top of the key. Connect. No good.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pajemski on the wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That is a power play by Antetokounmpo. Overcoming the foul and getting the and one chance.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Then you know what to do. Let's see what you got.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Şengün. Junior comes in for Tatum. Johnson, he's checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Russell in for Brandon Pajemski. Free throw good. Giannis. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Now, here's Jokic. Over onto Tacumbo. Giannis with some nice D. Loads it up for Giannis. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Connect finds Leonard. Knicks with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. 13 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Knicks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Giannis a screen on Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Off target with his 3.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Now Paul. Here's Connect. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A young man who knows how to use his strength. Connect doesn't let the foul stop him.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
It's your Knicks City answer.
He's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's good from Connect. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
All right, I'm just getting this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Big Apple. The New York Knicks, with an early season transaction, they are absolutely thrilled to add one of the game's premier talents in Giannis Antetokounmpo We all know he's a devastating, versatile forward who possesses incredible length. But Giannis remains a force on both ends of the floor. He's a proven champion in this league. That's the pedigree that they were looking for.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. And so here's Denver. Following the score by New York. A three from Leonard. Filipowski grabs the board.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Back to Johnson. Shoots the three. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball." Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Leonard with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Junior. Here's Russell. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Junior's got 7 points. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting reports.
Jason Tatum is out there with Filipowski. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Şengün in at center. They're the group New York will start the second with. Connect with it. Paul for 3. Jason Tatum grabs the ball. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Pajemski. Light covering. Screen by Şengün. A putback, and Şengün is right there. Şengün's got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
And here is Paul. Nothing on the board. Pass to connect. Back to Paul. Now Jokic. And Tatum pulls it down. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Inside. Kawhi tangles him up inside.
Tough buckets inside are nothing new to Kawhi. Having a hand in his face only sharpens the focus.
A nice shot by Tatum.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Now, here's Tatum. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. To the paint, Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Connect with a wide open look. Hits the 3 from the wing. Connect's got 8 points.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
to Tatum. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Leonard. He's coming off a 28-point game against Toronto.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Tatum.
The flush by Tatum. Great toughness. Tatum felt the contact, but still completed the play.
Ball outside. White against Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And New York making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And so here's Denver, following the miss by Giannis. Pass to Paul. Now White. Now here's Jokic. Şengün covering. Takes the 3. And Connect gets it to go. Connect's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Tatum downhill. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Jokic sets the screen for Leonard. Got a piece of it. Now Şengün running the floor all by himself. Brown the pass to Şengün. Tatum down low. He's covered by Leonard. Outside White. Over in the corner, Paul. Outside Leonard. White setting the pick for Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offense.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Timeout. Let's go. Time to get loud for your Knicks record expert.
Sohan's checked in for the Knicks. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Denver, off to a great start this season, currently in 2nd.
And you know, for the Nuggets, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now here's Paul. Scoreless thus far. And Jokic gets it to go.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
There's the pick. Pass to Pajemski. The fadeaway. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
And it's Jokic missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
New York moving it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh, my.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Leonard looking over the floor. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We'll get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 5, the Knicks.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
So for the Knicks, Junior's checked in for Jason Tatum. Johnson comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Russell in for Brandon Pajemski. Pass to Junior. Back to Giannis. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Connect. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Derek White and the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Team getting sharper every time out.
Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Here's Junior, following the basket by Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Alton Connect picks one up. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Well, at first, White shows the burst. Then the control off the drive.
Giannis sets a screen for Russell. Jokic with the steal. Paul surveying the floor. It's White on the wing, covered by Johnson. Outside, White. Corner shot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
The Knicks leading by 7. On the wing, Johnson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Junior. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Leonard with the ball. Sohan's there. Leonard inside. Defended by Sohan. And it's Leonard missing.
And they need his
Oh, what a move! Giannis!
Wow, Giannis. That is ridiculous.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Nuggets trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Jokic. 20 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time. Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly. Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Crafty move. And it's Jokic with the rebound. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to White. Outside Leonard. Back to White. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And we've reached halftime in this one. Knicks out front. They lead by 6. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
I'll take it one further. When Giannis is this hot offensively, he looks like the best power forward of all time. Apologies to Tim Duncan.
Will you stop it? Let's not go there. Stop it, Kitty.
I said looks like that.
Stop it, Kitty.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Knicks, crosstown rivals, you're both eating at the same restaurants, or you got that home cooking. Your family and friends are in the stands. Pride is on the line, along with some big emotions.
I'm getting strangely emotional just hearing you talk about it, Shaq. Kenny, can I have some of your tissues? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. So on the floor for Denver, Jokic is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Connect, and it's Chris Paul, and it's White in at the 2.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
45-37.
Here's Leonard. Outside, White jacks up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Giannis outside. Pass to Pajemski. New York moving it around. Inside, Tatum finds the juice.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
And here's Jokic. Three-pointer, and it's Connect. That time on the assist by Jokic. 16 points for Dalton Connect. Pass to Tatum. Here's Brown. Antetokounmpo inside. Leonard's there, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. This is his third trip to the free throw line.
First personal, first team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line. One shot.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Ball finds Jokic. And a miss there on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brown against White. Paul outside. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the left side wing. Here's Paul. He takes it in. Here's Connect. And another miss by Denver.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Pajemski, the bounce pass. Goes up with the stripe. Tatum, no good. The Nuggets trail by 10. Outside Leonard. Over Şengün. Leonard, no luck.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
From the arc. New York, no good that time either. Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Ball finds Jokic. Here's White, covered by Brown. Trying to get something going. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Please give a big round of applause for your next team.
Change here. Lebowski's checked in. Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
And, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
Yeah, it's truly impressive how far their range extends and how lethal they are from downtown. This group of bigs is really special.
White. Denver the rebound. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you didn't offer more resistance than that. Checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jason Tatum. Here's Keita. Outside Leonard. To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. So stand after an up-and-down start to his career. Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat. He sure as heck is, Kevin. And it's because of two things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly. Pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Now Tatum. He's guarded by Connect. Tatum no good. And so White will bring it up for the Nuggets.
It's a 10-point game. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Here's Pajemski, defended by Paul. Pass to Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. White against Brown. Now here's White. Not a lot of room. Here's Leonard. And he can't bank that one in. New York leading by 9. Tatum looking around. Here's Filipowski. He's covered by Leonard. And it's Pajemski in the corner. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Paul. Outside Leonard takes a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Checked in for Şengün. Jr. comes in for Jason Tatum. Johnson, he's checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Russell in for Brandon Pajemski. And Denver also making a switch. Post is checked in. Pass to Jr. Back to Johnson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Right there, they served it up to Johnson just the way he likes it.
And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Nikola Jokic. How's he doing, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got some news.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Russell against Paul. Here's Sohan. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Sohan missing. Leonard with the screen on Johnson. And it's White missing.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to Jr. Takes a shot at the elbow. The rebound by Post. The Nuggets trail by 7. Paul outside. Trying to find Post. Gets it to him.
Well, who passes out a pick and roll better than Chris Paul? He's a magician.
Now, Jr. He's got 11. Goes up on the high post. Chris Paul grabs the miss. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the paint. Post misses the shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Nuggets. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball right side. Six on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
The Nuggets trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Johnson, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Johnson's got 5 points so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
What an impact White makes, whether he has the ball in his hands or not.
Pass to Junior. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside, White. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Up top, Leonard. Defended by Filipowski. Fires from the line. And it's Leonard missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Russell passes to Sohan. The shot's good. Sohan's got his first basket.
Yeah, nice touch by Sohan. More than at home inside. He's not a forward who wants to jack up a bunch of threes.
Back to Paul. There's the 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Junior. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Post.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Ball outside. And here's Leonard. Defended. Oh, Leonard with authority.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Christian Brown. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Podziemski in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Şengün. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. White the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. From downtown, Podziemski grabs the board.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Leonard. And another miss by Denver. The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Brown. Giannis left side. Podziemski. Tatum a screen. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Jokic. Outside White. No good on the triple.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Jokic. Too easy inside from Jokic.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Şengün. And the call up against Jokic. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Denver on D. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. And that one's good. Tatum.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this end.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the left wing. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
There's a good screen. To the middle and taken away by Paul. And here comes White, leading the fast break. It counts, and the foul.
Defensive foul.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you can see White's confidence continue to grow on shots like these. Just sticking it to the defense.
And that one falls for White.
Well, it took a little while, but White has established himself as a big-time scorer, and he does it from all 3 levels.
Back to Giannis, and it's good, 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
63.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Knocked loose. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, when it comes to getting the ball in the open floor, no one is more dangerous than Giannis.
63.
Ball outside. Floats it up for Jokic. And stolen by Şengün. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Well, look, Brown has enough strength to finish through contact.
Ball outside. Jokic with it. Shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Stolen by Connect. All alone. And Connect slams it in.
And it doesn't take much for Connect to find his rhythm. And once he does, he is relentless in his attack.
Outside Tatum. Giannis sets a screen for Tatum. Launches it. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Oh, man. White creating space off the dribble to convert.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Brown. Giannis inside. He's covered by Leonard. They can't stop Giannis.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Now Connect. Here's Paul. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
How about the savvy of Paul? You'd think the contact would bother him, but CP finds a way.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. He lobs it up. Stolen by Brown. Here's Pajemski. Defended by Paul. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Free throw, no good for Jokic.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. 5 to shoot. Tatum passes to Şengün. Giannis dunks it down.
Yeah, Giannis is a big man. One that can gobble up those boards and make you play.
Outside, White. And it's Connect in the corner. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
In the first half, he handled the ball well, but he's been pretty reckless with it in the second half.
New York leading by 5. Inside. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Russell's got his first points of the night.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Pajemski, he's checked in for the Knicks. White looking around. Over Brown. It's rebounded by New York. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
New York's getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Giannis. They get a hand on it. Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Antetokounmpo. They get it back, and Şengün throws it down.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Give it up right now for the Knicks record dance.
The Nuggets trail by 11. And here's Leonard. Jokic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Şengün with a screen on Leonard. Here's Şengün. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Antetokounmpo inside. Nifty move. Can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Leonard. Launches it. Rebounded by Brown. Here's Pajemski. Defended by Paul. Now here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Here's Jokic. A huge two-handed slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by New York.
The Knicks leading by 11. Antetokounmpo. Giannis up strong with force.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Outside Leonard. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter, and it's good.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for New York.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scramble for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Connect. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. Can't get it. Here's Paul. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking